Wednesday the 4th, and it's me coming to you live from Move In Next Studios with my director of marketing, Amelia.
Hello, my name is Amelia. I'm excited to be here.
Well, there you go. So we got all kinds of cool stuff. So we ghost out and Casper out. Don't sweat on it. And as you can see at the bottom, or if you reference, también les quiero recordar que también hablo español, hablamos español. Aquí estamos para asistirles con casas usadas, nuevas, móviles, lo que necesiten. Y pues como estamos trabajando todos los días. Again, guys, I like to reiterate in the first 30 to 45 seconds that we are bilingual here. We're 365, so we work every day, basically, for you guys. You can call or text us, and at the bottom it says your trusted manufactured home builder. Call or text 432-201-1105. And then if you haven't seen it already, we're having a contest, which we just came up with. Let me see if without hitting our head here. You don't even have to move. Let me try to put it behind you. But either way, we were featured and are featured on the billboard. If you know Odessa, Odessa College, University, Andrews Highway, catty corner of Southern Maid, the huge billboard. They put my ugly face right in the middle. My handsome partner over here on this side, who's an amazing singer, which we are going to be dropping music here through Madrid Entertainment very soon, plus merch, all kinds of stuff. So you guys need to be on the lookout for that. But today's topic is about referral fees. Okay, so let's see, how much do we pay? So do you want a picture? And even if you don't, you have to if you want the $1,000 check. But we pay $1,000 per referral. Pagamos $1,000 por cada cliente que nos manda, que compra. So let me just kind of break that down. Because again, I have, over a decade of experience. I've worked at different dealerships and now we are 100% online. We're moveinnext.com. But the whole point is I like to help families like yourselves move into houses, right? So even if you happen to be watching this and the two of you who are already logged on, the night owls like us, make sure you comment, like, and share and put Lotto, okay? Or hashtag refer, something like that. It's fine. And even if you're watching it on the replay, do the same thing. I think we're going to go ahead and take about a week, let you guys, because we need at least 100 new follows and 100 shares and comments, because we're going to also do a Lotto scratch off. And who knows? Because one of the Lotto says $250,000, which it's a long shot. But if we win 250, you get half. All right, because we'll do a drawing. But we have to have 100 people who new follows, new likes, new comments, and shares. How hard is it if you're already watching? Comment, share, takes 3 buttons. You can win 100 grand. Okay, but going back to what we were talking about, referral fees. We pay $1,000 per client you send us. Okay. And we Googled it earlier because we were talking about it, because I was like, how many contacts in your phone do you have? And you had what, 400?
I had 433.
I had about 1,000. So I was like, let's look up what the average is. The average right now. So if you're watching this, and even if you're not, which obviously you probably are, and we appreciate it, go to your iPhone or Android and look at your contacts, and you're going to have about, because the natural average is 650 contacts. Yes. 650. Do you talk to all 443
no,
people?
I don't
talk to the 1,000 people I have on my phone either. But if I tell you this, okay, we pay $1,000 per customer that buys. Again, they have to buy. But let's just say that if you're bored watching this video, surely, let's just say you're on the average side, and because she has 400, I have 1,000, the average is about 650. Mm-hmm. So the statistic is about right. You mean to tell me that 1 out of 10 people in your phone is not even thinking about buying a house, needs a manufactured home, living in an apartment, living with mom, dad, whatever, unhappy with their housing situation? Mm-hmm. That means that 90% of the people in your phone right now could not be interested. And all you have to do is flip a text. So that means that, and I'm just telling you statistically speaking, out of every 10 people we come into contact with, they become homeowners. That's pretty impressive, huh?
It is, definitely.
So that means that the good part is that we help a lot of people become homeowners. The bad part, not for us, for the other dealers, is that 90% of clients who want to buy a house can't. And that's the reason we're launching Move In Next University, which we'll do a different live about. Okay, which the problem, not the problem, but the solution, because we provide solutions with Move In Next University, is whatever, if it's credit, income, DTI, tax, it doesn't matter. If you apply with us, which if you're watching this on this side, hold on, backwards, on this side over here, you can scan the QR code or click the link on top and apply, because we don't even charge deposits to get you pre-approved. We want to do our job first, don't we?
Yes, we do.
all day. We want to get you a max approval with a minimum down payment. And the one product that you're able to buy without it hurting your credit and shopping to multiple lenders is a house. Now, you don't want to go run your credit at a car dealership 20 times. You go to your own bank or your credit union, whatever. But we have about 10 to 12 lenders that we trust and do business with. And the same application that only takes you 10 minutes to fill out, either by scanning over here on one of these sides, on this side.
To our right.
There you go. Boom. Right, left, either way,
Yeah.
right? Or that link, it takes you about 10 minutes to fill it out. And as soon as you fill it out, you're going to get an email instantaneously from DocuSign. Every single lender, every trusted person uses DocuSign. 4 or 5 clicks, it's filled out. It comes to us straight. We turn it in. That same application, we turn it into the lenders that we do business with. And everybody's at least remembers hearing rocketmortgage.com. Get 10 approvals in 10 minutes. You've heard it?
I have.
Everybody has, right?
Yes.
They're telling you right there that they use multiple lenders. So obviously that's the way to go. So again, anytime that you apply for a home, and I'm not telling you to waste your time to go to 50 dealerships. Do it if you feel like you need to. Would you want to?
No, not at all.
I don't want to waste my day off, pack the kids up, or have to take a day off, or drive to the dealership, walk 50 houses in the hot, in the cold. Do you?
But why would you? When you could do everything online,
Through
everything
us.
for yourself. Exactly.
Especially when we move you in next. Okay.
There it is.
So we make everything simplistic. So right from your cell phone, tablet, computer, you click the link, take 10 minutes, you fill it out real fast. You get the DocuSign, you sign it, comes to us. We do our job without any money down. Again, you will have to have a down payment, but we're not going to be one of those dealerships to say, give us $1,000 and let us start working for you. Why? If you haven't even done your job yet. So we see you as our boss in that transaction. So we go to work from you right from the get-go. And I don't want you to provide me $1 until I secure you the financing for your home, which makes sense, huh?
Does a lot of sense.
All right. So in that circumstance, once we provide you with the approval, which you're going to love, we skip the deposit, we go straight to the down payment. So on that situation, if we ask for the max approval, and we're not trying to oversell you or overspend, but at the end of the day, even if that was the case, which it's not, the only product or item that you should ever purchase that you overspend on is your house.
Definitely. Because you're going to be living in it. Your family's going to be in it. That's the main,
For sure.
main
Raise your
place that you spend a
kids.
lot of your time.
Correct. And most people, and I'm not throwing shade out there, overspend on their cars.
You
And
can't
you
live
don't-
in your car.
You can't live in your car, and they'll pay
No.
$2,000 a month for a car and want a $300 house payment.
Oh,
I'm like,
thank you.
and it's not even about that. But at the same time, we're not trying to get you to overspend. We're just saying, hey, we're going to secure you the maximum loan amount with the minimum down payment. So what we do here at Factory Direct, we say, hey, what's the most you'll loan our client with the minimum amount of money out of their pocket? Because we don't want them to have to come out of pocket $1 more than they have to, huh?
Okay.
All day. And there's nothing that sounds bad about that. But that determines, which we'll do courses and all kinds of stuff, your buying power. Because as we talk on the phone and you tell us, I want a 3-bedroom, I want this, I want that. Cool. Let us go to work for you. Fill out the link. Let me get you the pre-approval. Let me find out what your buying power is, the maximum approval with the minimum down. And then we shrink down all the different options we have available. Because even today, we downloaded, 24 out of 28 homes
Correct.
that we haven't even posted yet. Okay. Plus the houses. We're only going to highlight 2 or 3 of them tonight because we want to hopefully win 250,000 and share it with you guys.
I want to win some money. Who
Me
doesn't?
too. And you want to also like, share, and comment. Okay. Remember, if you're watching this live, because there's about 3 of you right now, but either way, comment, like, share, hashtag Lotto, referral.
Referral.
Right.
$1,000 referrals. That's an easy $1,000 that they buy from us. Definitely.
And I'm glad you brought that back up. Going back, because I'm a talker, I'll talk forever. So even then, when we think about it, the average person, again, look in your phone right now and check, has 650 contacts. If only 1 out of 10 people in your phone buys, that means that there's 65 people right now that you know that you probably haven't talked to in a while. You can call, make an excuse, be like, how you been? You doing okay? You want to buy a house so I can make $1,000 referral check? And most likely start with the people, again, work your power base, work your family, friends, co-workers. And when I say work, we're not
inner circle.
Exactly. We're not hustling nobody. It's just probably right now, if you think about it, your top 5 people that you talk to the most, they probably all do not own a house. They might live in an apartment, live with mom. Hopefully they do. But statistically speaking, 60% of people do not own a house yet, which means that 6 out of 10 people that you have in your phone don't own a home, are renting, or unhappy with their living situation. going back to the 65 or 650 people in your phone, if only 10%, only 1 out of 10 people in your phone buy, that's $65,000 that we will pay you happily with grins on our face from ear to ear, make you take a corny picture with this big old check.
Who doesn't want that?
But actually provide you with a real check that you can cash. And that's $65,000. That's a lot of money. Imagine what you can do with $65,000
that was unaccounted for, unplanned, and in your bank.
You could essentially stop working and just refer people to it.
Right.
And make $5,000 a month. But either way, guys, in all seriousness, we're here with Move In Next, Factory Direct. We come to you live. We're going to be providing you education, value, entertainment, because we got a lot of exciting things to come in. We're going to be launching podcasts. So in other words, you guys will be viewing, because we're going to kind of stem it out of here, because we really appreciate your audience and follows. I think right now we're up to about between 90 to 100,000 people coming through the channel or the page right now, which I know there's like 5 of you live, which we appreciate that. Again, leave a comment, hashtag and all that. Share. But if there's 100, and share it. If there's 100,000 people like you guys, you probably get bored sometimes, because we're going to have wine and paint nights, karaoke nights, reading books, all kinds of stuff, right? I mean, my son-in-laws can't wait because out here in airline, he's a good basketball player. I'm a good athlete, but I can't play basketball. So we're going to come to you live, and I'm going to be getting schooled on by my son-in-law. He's going to dunk on my ass. Who cares? I'm not embarrassed or shy, right?
Funny to watch.
So you can put hashtag clown. I don't care. So shout out Joe Angel out there. Hopefully you're watching. Okay. So real quick, we're your trusted people. We're gonna quickly highlight, we're only gonna highlight, I think, 2 or 3 homes out of the 30 that we have available, and start scratching these Lotto tickets. But if you want to be entered, we need 100 new follows, shares, comments, and we're gonna split 50% of the profits, and we'll just draw one of the names out of the people who are new follows, shares, and comments, right?
Once we hit our 100 new followers, correct?
There you go. Well, then we'll just do it like that. As soon as we hit the 100 new followers. All right. So let's quickly highlight the homes. Okay. So that land home package, again, I've been doing this for 14 years. 85% of people that come in would be like, do you do land home packages? Of course we do. We move you in next. This house right here just came back on the market. Okay. It's set up on a foundation. It's FHA compliant. It's actually in an HOA, which again, that's a good thing, because you don't want to be living next to a neighbor who's got things that you don't want next to your house. So an HOA, which we'll do a different video on that, basically just puts rules and regulations, and you can see it as, I don't want any rules. You might not want any rules for you, but do you trust your neighbor next door?
No, not at all.
Because all of us have had a bad neighbor, at some point. And we wish we had an HOA to keep them in check. So again, this beautiful house, it's a 32 by 60, 1,800 square feet. It's on an acre. An acre is 43,560 square feet. You have plenty of space for yard, dogs, whatever it is, plus the HOA to protect you from the crazy neighbors, which I'm not saying there's crazy neighbors out here, because they wouldn't live in an HOA to begin with. But the point is that's one of the benefits of having an HOA. So 432-201-1105. Okay. And it kind of froze right there. I should have just repeat, but it doesn't matter. But either way, so remember, land home package, we have one you can move in now to. All right. It was $325. I want to say we lowered the price down to $295. So it's $30,000 off. So this little aerial view here, let me just make sure I press the loop. Let me see, loop. Okay, cool. So this aerial view here is of Stonegate. I know you guys have heard of it, especially if you're from Midland, 1320 North Fairgrounds. We went out there today, huh?
Yes, we did.
How nice is it?
It was great. It's beautiful. The community is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Very quiet, very family oriented.
They even have the share a book program or whatever.
They do have the share a book. You drop a book off and you take one, you borrow one, and you just continue that way. It's right in front of their office. It's a little stand, and it's share a book, definitely.
We just made the name up, right?
Yeah.
but we have the Lila out there, which is a 16 by 76 house. We shot a live of it, so scroll through our feed. You can check it out. That house is a 2023. It's valued. I actually sold that house last year for $130,000. We're reselling it this year, and it's only for $109,000. So that's $20,000 off the retail value.
Great price, and it's beautiful.
Got metal roof, and again, watch the video so you can check it out. But we only sell high quality product Anyway,
It actually still smells new when you walk in.
well, because
Definitely.
we have one of the most amazing cleaners on the planet,
Thank
and
you,
that's
yes.
that's what it is. But the whole point is this community is, if you see the aerial view and let him play a couple times, it's 100% full. We are the only people and company with a home that's ready to move into that community right now that has a waiting list. And we have 2 spots across the street that we can fit up to an 18 wide and a 16 wide right next to it. So if you are one and you're watching this and you want to live in Stonegate, you better call us 432-201-1105. Y hablamos español, huh?
Yes.
All right. Okay, cool. So we're going to show you this little thing over here. There, who cares? Okay, so Light of Stonegate. I give you guys kind of a quick overview. Smart panel siding on the outside. In other words, not that metal siding. It's 55-year siding. Smart panel skirting matched to paint, framed. Decks in the front, the back. No carpet at all in the home, which is always an upgrade because who wants carpet?
I don't. Especially when you have pets, when you have kids. Who wants to constantly clean carpets?
You want to be having to use, what is those rainbow vacuums from back in the day that used to suck all the stains out?
Yes.
You ain't got to worry about it. We're putting a new washer dryer in there, new stove and refrigerator, stainless steel, decks in the front, the back, water, sewer, electricity are already hooked up. You can move in tomorrow.
Metal roof as well.
Metal roof, which again, not hating on shingle roofs, but metal roof is better than shingle. It is what it is. Okay. So, and this house also has 2x4 outside and interior walls, which means that it's already better constructed and is $20,000 less what the value is. So you see at the bottom, Stonegate single wide, move in ready. If you pay cash, you move in tomorrow. If you want to do financing, if you're motivated, we can get you in this house in 30 days or less.
Yes.
All day. Okay. All right. So then kind of just highlighting again, just like those movies I make, if you do or put no, I hate them. That's okay. So this other double wide's a 2011.
And these are your updated pictures, right?
Yeah, this is an updated video.
I love it.
We just put new flooring inside, partial tape and texture. We ripped out the showers. We put 1-piece fiberglass instead of 3-piece plastic. In other words, it's been remodeled. That house right there is valued at 125. We're only selling it for 105, and it's also move-in ready.
That's great.
It's a great price, great value. We have great financing.
New floors.
We spent about $15,000 in updates and repairs that you guys get to take advantage of, plus $20,000 under the value, so you already have equity built in.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. So again, guys, we are or should be hopefully the only choice that you make when it comes to manufactured housing. We have Move In Next University, which we're already doing a pre-launch, but we'll start to announce it and all the good stuff that we have coming out of there, because our goal is to sell 100% of the people who contact us. Okay. Because if you choose to do business with us, you're either going to buy right now or you'll buy within 6 to 9 months, depending on whatever issue stops you from buying. Doesn't that sound nice?
It sounds nice, but why would you go anywhere else? We have everything that you need. We have movers, we have the financing, we have the cleaners, we have everything at your fingertips.
Vertically integrated. We solve problems.
Yes.
We provide solutions.
Definitely.
All right, guys. So now we're going to get into the cool part, the Lotto part. So we have 18 tickets, 9 apiece. And what we're going to do, hashtag Texas Lotto, we're going to do it the lazy way. So if you haven't realized, anytime you scratch a ticket, unless you like to scratch and make your fingers look like you were touching RoboCop, you can just scratch the bottom of the Lotto ticket, the QR code, and then scan to see if it's a winner.
Right, so
that's what we're about to do.
Gonna...
And as you do that, because you talked about it earlier, she was like, "Can I keep this nickel?" And I was like, "Why? What is it?" I was like, "Of course." She was like, "It's a 1964. Tell us about it."
1964 no mint mark double die nickel. So depending on what grade it's graded as and measured at, it's depending on how much money it's worth. So I was going online, looking at the grading, which it has to be professionally graded, of course. They run anywhere from $150 all the way up to $2,500.
Never mind, I want it back. I'm just kidding.
So just depending on the characteristics and the areas that are included on the coin and the grading. So definitely, I'm a coin person. I love it.
So all you see, and that's something, because we're going to be launching. Matter of fact, what we should do, somebody's going to go in order, and we do like the barcode, and then we'll scan them all together. Perfect. All right. So also, because we have a lot of stuff to announce, one of the things that we're going to be dropping very soon is our subscription. Okay. And our subscription is going to be super expensive, a whole $1 a month.
You spend more on that on food every day than 99 cents.
Not even on food. What can you can't even buy
You
a
can't buy
stick of
anything
bubble gum for
No,
$1.
you can't. You
But the
can't.
value that you're going to get from us, again, it's, we're going to have a lot of different, programs and things to do, basically things to do in your new home that you buy or pre-owned home. But we get bored. I mean, let's talk about it. And sometimes it's like when you're bored, because I like to live by the philosophy of the triple eights, right?
Oh,
888.
And he enforces it, just FYI.
Yeah, all day. It's like, did you sleep your 8 hours last night? No, then go back to sleep.
And he's really doing that.
Yes, but the thing is because overall, it's not even about work. I mean, as a boss, yes, if your employees are well rested and stuff like that, they're going to perform better, but they're happier. So, like me, I'm the kind of person that's like, if I see you sad, I'm like, can I turn that frown upside down?
And he's true. He's right.
I try to.
All day long.
And that's the reason we provide solutions. But the whole point is part of our subscription for the whole $1 a month. And there's 20,000 of you guys that are following us already, 100,000 of you guys coming through the channel. For $1 a month, we're going to have all kinds of stuff. Like I said, just to kind of throw it off the top of the head, karaoke nights, book reading clubs. We're going to have paint night. I mean, I can't even
Wine and paint
nights. I can't even get into half the stuff. Plus, we're going to also be educating you, giving you behind the scenes construction stuff, like exclusive things, discounts on the merch, discounts to the events we're going to be throwing.
What adds value to your property?
Yeah, what adds value to your property. Like even my son, he's badass at building Legos. We'll have him build a Lego for you. So if you want to learn how to build Legos or you want to learn how to paint, because I didn't even know I could paint half decently. And my daughter's like, you can paint. And I was like, no, I can't. Yes, you can. I can teach you.
Do anything.
I don't know about all that.
They push you to.
But the whole point is we'll teach you how to do, and then we're open to suggestions. Like if you guys want to have a weekly blank night, then we'll do it together. Because a lot of times we want to go out or have a drink or whatever the case may be, but we don't really feel like going out and socializing with random people who may get on our nerves. Right? I know I don't.
Hey, contacts and contracts. Remember? So
it's true. Well, I know, but that's the reason we're also talking to you guys and talking about referral fees and the fact that you have 650 contacts in your phone right now.
And make some easy extra money that you didn't account for.
Easy, another $65,000 a year just by contacting the 10 again, everybody in your phone. And if only 10% of them buy, then cool. Are you already starting to scan? You got to wait for me. You already scratched them all?
Yes.
I'm running behind. I'm scared. I'm nervous.
You're behind.
I talk too much. I told you. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Did you already start scanning?
Yeah, they're not scanning.
All right. Well, here, let me bust mine out.
Here, bust.
That's a sign. That means wait for me.
It does.
Wait for me, coach.
That's why I'm trying to get it focused so it can't.
That's not the same one though. That's not the same app.
Let me see. It is Texas Lottery.
All right. Let me see. Scan. Okay, go ahead and press OK. All right. I'm coming to the rescue. She rescues me.
Please.
It's not the other way around.
All
right.
All right.
Okay. So now
let's do this.
We don't look like we were rubbing on a RoboCop. Okay. And I'm old, so if you don't know who RoboCop is, look him up because he's hilarious and fun. All right. So let's see. Sales lot. Let me see.
Right. So it's a scan barcode front and check your ticket.
No. Okay. So what I normally do is so check your ticket. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So check my ticket.
No, mine worked. Not a winner. Mine lost first. Okay.
All right. So let's try this.
Zoom out a little bit. It's probably that little corner.
Yeah, my phone sucks.
No, it's not about the phone. Hold on. Try it again. Boom.
All right, let's try again. Ooh.
$20.
$20.
See,
I'm
good
luck
luck.
charm.
All right, $20 over there.
There's 20 right there.
I already threw my other one in the. Let me see. Where did I throw the loser at? Because I lost. See?
Oh, you should tear it up already.
No, hey, you got to double check it just to make sure. All right, not a winner. Boom. So she won 20. I won 0. She's already winning.
I'm not a winner.
Let me see. Just throw it on the floor. Forget it. Not a winner. Man, well, at least we're up $20.
$30.
Damn.
She's
up 50 already. See? Uh-oh. All right. Remember to like,
all right,
share,
who wants
comment.
half of this? Come on. Like, share, post.
Can I win one?
Let's see.
Let her win all of them. It's all
not
good.
A winner.
That's all right. At least you won 50 already. Hey, we'll even give
You're still
all.
not a winner?
Heck no.
Are you serious?
For real. Not a win. Damn.
Not a winner.
I can't win anything. Well, sorry guys. At least she's winning something that we're gonna split. All you have to do is like, share, and comment, and we're gonna split the.
Not a winner. Are you kidding me?
Man.
All right, Fingers crossed we win some more money. Come on.
At least we won 50. Or we all did. Let's take a look.
No.
Man, I can't get one.
So
I have to
simple.
get. I'm gonna hit that $1 million ticket, the very
I
last
hope
one.
so. I
We're
want
going
you
to.
to.
Let's
I
see.
want
Let's see.
you to.
Let's see. $10. Amy said,
$10.
There you go.
There
Winner,
it is.
chicken dinner. I won 10. She won 60.
We're already up to 70.
All right. So then we have this one and that one. So
All right, we got one
that
more. You just do yours. All
You
right.
scan
so
yours
scan
first.
mine. Okay.
All right.
Not a winner. All right.
Hey,
Fingers
the
crossed.
$1 million ticket. And the winner is hopefully all of us. Let's see what
Let's
happens.
see.
Let's see. Come
Winner,
on.
winner, please.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Well, either way, guys, we won $60. Which, hey, 70? Well, there you go. $70. So now that we know we won 70, this is what we'll do to make it easier. We'll give all $70 away,
Definitely.
but we need 70 likes, shares, and follows.
Perfect.
We'll put all of you guys into a drawing. We'll do it live, and one of you guys gets $70 for doing what? 3 buttons?
For nothing.
Yeah,
You're,
just like
you're
it
already
does.
doing it on your phone or your computer.
Just like it
With
don't take
$70
much
for
to
free.
text the people on your contacts. You got 650 of them. Find
That's
somebody to buy.
$100 right there for just
1,000.
one. 1,000. I'm sorry, 1,000.
See? Add a
Most-
zero.
you know what? But most other housing companies they only do 100.
100,
Referral
500.
fees, yeah.
We pay more anyways.
1,000
And if you
bucks.
find somebody who pays more, we'll beat them anyways.
Yes.
So either way, guys, you're friends here with moveinnext.com. We're coming with Move In Next University. We're going to come out with our subscriptions, YouTube channels, clothing, music, events, all kinds of stuff.
Yes.
And again, it's your friend John Madrid and your friend.
Amelia Sanchez.
There you go. And again, call or text us 432-201-1105 and let us move you in next.